obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here. I've sent it to your screen.
Got it. It's a little blurry, but not...
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you...
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information.
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now. Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone...
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out. Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built...
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth...
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them. I think
it meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling. This cross between... It's like drifting between life and death. Or in and out of a dream. Using my own hands to...
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats so...
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you.
All right. I'd better keep my...
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as...
Woo! Greetings, Croc...
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusan.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was one.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? Then you are learned indeed. I'm glad to know that Sumeru has the support. At the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the toll. The Dendro Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his annihilation. An act that surely did. The Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed. It makes...
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's... As much as she loathes the Seven, a pep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from you.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity.
We'll keep that in. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the pep? For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was...
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is. And how much...
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for...
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep, I feel much better.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will... If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you... Sumeru is my responsibility.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum?
I see that after all this time, Al-Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as...
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven...
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of the...
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your...
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from...
I feel glad.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there. We made it! Huh? Wait! That boy! Uh-oh! I'm gonna fall! Well, that's a relief. Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, they seem pretty nervous. Is it not just people? It's all these non-human beings, too. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, Traveler, Paimon? Awesome! Let's... Well, first I have... Okay, I think that covers...
Darker skin, scars, frequents nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any... Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't...
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself? The main group...
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think... And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe...
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You definitely know it.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the...
I understand. Well, sir, it...
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much...
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. What?
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand.
No need for that.
Okay. Well, I wish that...
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back?
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to...
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be
No. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's...
Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it?
If you look hard enough, there are many.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so... Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping...
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well...
As it happens, I'm just...
Sure. Let...
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait!
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's mantra are a well...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have... Here's what's gonna happen. Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill.
Great work. Candace tells me you're interrogating...
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next...
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be...
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this...
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning...
Paimon? Are you sure?
Well, Paimon, besides, being the best guide into that has to...
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
No need! Paimon will be...
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Coming! Coming!
Me. We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Oh,
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
Hat guy? Do you...
What? Where?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with a Traveler every single day, whenever Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped that time. What if she never came back? And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But, does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and...
You asked the right person. Boy, do...
Oh...
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is gonna help you. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever. Something's not right. Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. strange. We've been here for 8. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, they decided to...
How would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happening here.
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their act. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now, time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can...
Oh no! So even a Pep's Pep... Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well, and the issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul. Until the problem with it, Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. We must...
Regrettably...
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in...
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support, not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
You really know how to give a rouse.
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Tevat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not after the heavenly principles arrived. The power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul, since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both. Tevat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself...
Please, understand how difficult this predicament...
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always...
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
And this is why you need Aru.
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of... All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. To borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to a more extreme and far cost to reclaim Irminsul. Her brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara.
Together, we will do everything in our power.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder,
Well, Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this Irminsul? How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that?
oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon.
Not once over the millennia has
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But if we are to honor Dottores' will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected. But to explain the situation in full, there...
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance.
But didn't Dottori die and not cry? How is he still a... He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how...
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of... Sorry. I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet after...
A baleful tree. Climb.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information. I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught.
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind... But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must... Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require...
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for...
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed, Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of...
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the...
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, You'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties.
You bet.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tighnari...
Poor Tighnari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally...
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and that, once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis? I thought that was...
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, so regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand...
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves.
Right. Especially...
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's like... Plus, we'll be there Yes. I believe in myself. Well...
Posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho ho! Excellent work.